Councilor, Mayor. My name is William Franklin. I'm with the Tulsa Art Deco Museum, and at the end of this presentation, I want to show you what we want to create here in Tulsa. First off, I'm going to explain a little bit about what is Art Deco. Basically, it's the first style of modern art. During the jazz age of the 1920s and 30s, when Tulsa was rich and booming with oil wealth, Tulsa wanted to show the world that it had become a sophisticated and modern city. Art Deco fit the bill, and we created one of the highest concentrations of Art Deco architecture anywhere on Earth. Art Deco design can be seen in skyscrapers like the Chrysler and Empire State Buildings and our Boston Avenue Church. But Art Deco is also a design style that touched everything from toasters and teapots to advertising and automobiles. Imagine a time when many people still had outhouses and clotheslines. You could still see wagons and horses in town. Telephones and radios in the home were still new, yet in this world, people were imagining and even living amazing visions of the future. They were creating objects then, almost 100 years ago, that even today look cutting edge and modern. That is Art Deco. Now I need to say something about myself. I don't like doing so, but my friends say to think of it as selling yourself, so here goes. Here are a few paintings I've done in other people's homes. You can see some of my artwork there. And here's one. That's the next one. It's about 6 feet by 4 feet that I painted to use as a backdrop for one of our museum displays. I'm also one that other museums and corporations call to create the magic, and I want to help create something magical here in Tulsa. One example of what I have done is if you've ever been to the WinStar Casino, I did 5 ceiling murals in one area in which just one of the domed murals was the size of a 5-story building. The overall project was so large that every time I had the scaffolding moved, it cost $15,000 just to move the scaffolding. It was probably one of the largest art projects in the state, and I'm the one they called to do it. I've been flown to Europe several times to do projects there. I recently spent a month in London on a project that we'd started here, and then shipped there for completion. I basically helped create, then painted a cityscape diorama that went the entire way around the inside of a theater and acted as a backdrop for the stage, complete with actuators to raise and lower a scaled version of the London Bridge, a rotating London Eye, that's the large Ferris wheel by the river, and fiber optics to light up layers of 3D and 2D modeled buildings painted to look real. And I'm the one they called to do that. Just a few months ago, I did a project at Disney World in Florida. After we were done, the contractor was so impressed he did something that he said he'd never done before. He contacted the head of Disney, CEO Bob Iger, and insisted that he come down and look at our work. The contractor said that Bob was so impressed with my team's work that he wanted us to work for him as Disney Imagineers. Though tempting, the offer was declined, but I will be going back to do more projects in Disney. And again, I'm the one they call to do these things. And I want to do something here in Tulsa. I have the talent and the experience to do it. This painting here probably cost about $40 in materials. Some canvas, a little black and white paint from Home Depot, and voila, something beautiful. Now imagine what I can do with real money. I can create things that will blow your mind. Which gets us to our point. I want to create something incredible here in Tulsa. Currently, the Tulsa Art Deco Museum is working with Carrie Joels, the past regional director and curator for the Smithsonian, towards becoming a Smithsonian-affiliated institution, which will allow us many opportunities and benefits, including the ability to draw from their collection of over 140 million artifacts. And in that vein, if our project gets approved, I want to introduce you to what we would really like to create here, the National Art Deco Museum in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now this could be a game changer for our tourism potential. Gilcrease, Philbrook, National Art Deco Museum, Oklahoma Pop. Imagine promoting that across the country. That's a winning combination. Please check out our vision statement online, and I've given each one of you a copy there. It's really exciting. Our museum will not be a normal museum at all. It will have Disney-style ride that tells the story of Art Deco, theater tours that animated guides, and more. Check it out. An Art Deco museum in Tulsa is a no-brainer. Having the National Art Deco Museum, that would be incredible. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Blake, and thank you, City Council.